box, laser jet printers. Okay. Market's funny, right? GDP tanked. And my oh my, this guy, wow. STV, I'm proud of you, man. You're on point. You're on schedule like a period. Let's go. Let's bring it in. We got the man right here.
What's up, buddy?
What's going on, man?
Oh, it's print season over here, dude.
Oh, yeah.
It
Good
is print
morning.
season.
Yes. Good morning. Good morning. Um, at the spy is acting kind of funny considering the news.
I know. Well, it was just it was the revision number that was a little bit weird, but this is, I mean, it's looking good across the board, man. I mean, the reaction to it's positive, I guess. I guess we're
We
getting the positive reaction on it.
people are like, hey, let it all burn.
I know. Dude, the trades this morning were nice. They were so nice already. I went a little early. I did go a little early on some things.
Okay.
Just
Okay.
two. It was the AMD puts coming to the downside.
Ooh.
Those were nice. Nice little 20% there. Again, when I go any like earlier than 10, it's always small. But then Apple had a nice little cross up.
Okay.
Played that for a nice little, I think that was 10, 15%. That was a good one.
Gotcha.
Now it's just ripping even more on these 1 minute rims. And SPY looks like it wants to jump here, which is drunk.
Yeah, it really doesn't make sense considering. Okay, listen, the market's the market, right? That's why we really just don't care about the news we read anymore.
Exactly.
Right? Let's go ahead and look at the chart here, right? Should you have decided you wanted to play the SPY before 10 a.m., and you saw like, hey, it's dying. You get the put signal. You knew right there that was a level of support, and it certainly respected it. And then it just bounces, and now we got this call here. But I'm worried about this level, and I'm worried about the 200 EMA. So I would be careful because the market just seems drunk at this point.
It's right at resistance too. It's coming right to resistance.
Yes, coming right to resistance. So this could be just a bunch of people making money to the downside, pumping it up, making some money, and then bringing it right back down, make some money. That's it. Not really too worried about that, but just again, news doesn't even matter anymore.
It doesn't. It can help a little bit, but it's just trade the chart. The chart's going to tell you where it's going to go.
The chart is going to tell you exactly where it's going to go, right? So again, if you decided, hey, I'm going to jump in on this put before this candle closed, you knew like, hey, all right, that support, I'll secure the bag right there. It then makes this move to the upside, and we're seeing a lot of the same thing. You got this call, maybe you got in on this lower side of the wick, you played resistance right here, and you got out, right? But this is one of the reasons why I don't play before 10 a.m. because of this. Right? It's a bunch of drunkenness. Right?
That's why I was in and out so quick on some of these. Like the AMD one, I played it down to, I think it was 78. I think it was. I don't know what it's at right now. Let me look. Right as it cracked, I was like, all right, I'm out. Yeah, I played it down to 78, and then I just ditched it. I was like, all right, fucking, I'm not gonna leave this here. Why? We're not YOLOing. It's just playing the levels. And there was no recent, it was below every single, like, there was no support.
No. Okay, so Clean Brown, quick question. Do you think the inverse of the 20% stop loss rule could apply to covered calls? No.
He asked me that earlier too. I was like, I don't think so.
No. 15% is 15%. If your portfolio is getting jacked for 15%, why endure that pain? Just right. And then if you find yourself in a 10%er, a 20% gainer, it's like, yeah, why hold that back? Just go ahead and take your money. Take your money before, like, okay. This is a great example. This here is a great example. If people don't have 1348 and these puts and these calls and able to see these resistance levels, right? There are people who entered here and are holding the bag and waiting for a market reversal. Then there are people who are like, whoa, it's pumping. They entered here and now they're literally getting trapped. And what's today? Wednesday? Ooh, we call Wednesdays Theta Burn Wednesdays, where bulls and bears are literally trapped in a range and the market just moves sideways. Right. So let's really be careful with this because RSI, at least on a 5 minute, is telling us like, hey, I'm not really convinced here. And the fact that we had a sell signal, we had some Christmas going on right here. That red, green. Yeah. STV, do you sing Christmas carols?
I do not. I should though. I should do that. Maybe
Of all the
I'll go in my
talent,
new apartment and start
of all the
singing Christmas
talent you bring to this world, you cannot sing Christmas carols.
carols. No, I can play a bunch of instruments. Can't sing though.
What if I gave you some crack behind a dumpster? Would you
Probably.
sing?
I'd probably be singing.
Oh. All right, guys, let's get back to the chart here. And let's go ahead and look at some of the alerts. I want you guys to just call out the alerts as they're coming in. We'll go ahead and break things down and we'll just sort of kind of guide you through the play. Remember, again, this is not financial advice. This is basically how we would play it pertaining to the chart. Okay, that's it. So, throw some tickers out there, you degens, because it's time to make some fucking money. Yes.
Money, people. We're having a good day so far. Let's keep doing it. STV will sing for crack. Yeah, obviously. You wouldn't.
Bed Bath Beyond.
That one got mauled.
This one got mauled. Now, the question in the chat is puts, and I say no. Listen, you only want to play these signals as they happen right before your eyes. Right now, you got rim job going on, right? But as it stands right now, I mean, look at these indicators. They're confused as hell. Histogram showing green, shaft trend saying green, RSI pivoting down, everything is oversold. If you were to take a put, you would have to be well versed in our rim job strategy. And for those who've been in this Discord for a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, chances are you are not well versed in even 1348. So we want you to keep practicing 1348. And then the rim job strategy just, kind of like the Matrix, just shows itself. It just shows itself. And you're like, oh, I get it.
Yeah, you'll see it a lot better. Whenever you're trading the crosses, you'll end up seeing the rims. That's what I've been saying a lot of because you'll see them play out. Yesterday was a perfect example on the SPY with the 5-minute rims. You saw the cross down and then it just rimmed on the 5 the entire way down.
Exactly. You know what? Let me just scoot over a little bit. My stool is a little too far. There was to buy a new stool. I think I broke it. I don't know.
What were you doing on the stool?
The stool had ambitions to be a forklift. And
oh God, that's not where I was going with
it. All right. So Apple. Let's go ahead and check out Apple.
Apple is an interesting one today. It was rimming. I played that from about 139 to 139.50. That's where I played it.
Okay. So let's go ahead and zoom out. Immediately, you see that it broke this level. It gave you more than you deserve here. And now it's finding it as support. If you took this call, you ran up from 136 all the way to 139. Go fuck your mother and celebrate. You made money.
I waited for that 200 EMA. Somebody called it. They were like, yeah, it just went over. And then there was that resistance level at 139.40 that I was watching. And then once it flew over that really quickly, I was like, all right, thanks. I'm out.
That's it. Guys, these charts, they go ahead and give you the cheat code in and unto itself, all right? You got support, resistance, okay, levels, right? This isn't... these levels aren't here for you to be like, oh, is it going to break? No, these levels exist for you to say like, oh, this is where I might take profit. Okay. You just never know if they're going to break. Well, you do sort of kind of know in this situation when You had this call, and you had some big boom boom candles here. You wanted to break through that 200 EMA, but the RSI was just like, woo, let's go. It was elevated. You had a lot of momentum per the
Mhm.
indicators. So you knew you could hang out in this play for a little while longer. But as it stands, Apple currently overbought, and well, you're seeing light green on MACD. So you could be seeing a lost momentum and or the stock come right back down to its 13 and then have a continuation. Whenever you see candles that are way too far away from the 13, be afraid. Be very,
Mhm.
very afraid.
Mhm.
Okay? That's something I look for as well. I will never enter a play, especially guys. This is what keeps you from chasing. If you see big boom booms here and you're like, oh, it's gonna run, just look at where the 13 is. And then you're like, well, shit, if she drops back down to the 13, I'm royally fucked.
Exactly. Exactly.
Exactly. Right.
'Cause it it
So
it could easily just come down to do a retest, and if you and a lot of people still haven't been listening, they don't have enough time on their contract, that move is gonna stop you out like that.
that's it. That is it. All right. Let's move on to Baba.
Oh, I was gonna bring this one up just now too. Baba looks interesting here.
Ooh. I typed in babe instead of Baba, but is Baba babe? Is Baba babe right now? Ooh, Baba's trying to be babe. All right. So Baba looks like she's following the spy right now.
Yeah.
All right. This could get interesting. Now, we will go ahead and get a call signal coming up. We should get that call signal, but we don't touch it unless we get a breakthrough of the 200 EMA, a solid breakthrough of the 200 EMA, right,
Right.
guys? So that is Baba. GME. Everybody wants to know what GME is doing.
Is it ripping?
Eh,
Rimming up there on the one. Ooh,
yeah,
little wavy
on the
breakout.
five, she's looking like, she's falling within range. It
Mhm.
came right up to this level of resistance here. And now you're seeing a little bit of pushback. So you would need more momentum in RSI to remain above 50 to expect a continuation on this move. Then the next level would be 126, all right? Amazon. Man, I like how you guys are you guys are making
Buying in.
they're making the most of their time here. They're like, wait. This is
I know.
printing hour. We're gonna call everything out. This is printing hour. So Amazon is
Yeah, I
the
don't like
babe.
that right now.
All right, so guys, if you took Amazon and you ran this up, like this is beautiful. This is certainly beautiful, right? Now we don't have any levels here to previous trading day. Now what we do is we zoom out, and the thing is, we don't really have much reference there. So I would just assume that well, Amazon gave you more than you deserve by breaking through this level. Okay, obviously you have this level here at 112.86. That is very, very possible, but keep an eye on RSI. If you're in on this play, RSI, the minute she breaks through, it's moving average. And by the way, we're using TradingView.
Mhm.
TradingView probably goaded as the best charting system
Dude, it's
on the
awesome.
fucking planet, right? But you see RSI here just running in parallel with this moving average. It could be still trending up. But if she breaks below, then game over. This play is over. RSI reaching that peak, excuse me, MACD reaching peak here, and you can see we're getting light green on here. So are the buyers losing momentum? Well, we'll find out. We'll find out within the next three candles.
Mhm.
Eh, All right. So let's just see what happens. That's Amazon. If you're currently in the Amazon play, um, not financial advice. What I
Follow
would
the
do,
chart.
yeah, follow the chart. Me personally, I like to take my money and run. That's it. I like to take my money and run. Nobody's getting married in the stock market. We all know that marriage ends up in horrible fucking divorces.
Mhm.
So keep your bachelorette status and just fuck them all.
I like that.
It's true.
Yeah, I like that a lot. It's a great
uh,
plan.
yeah. Yeah. Well, what is it? 50% of all marriages like end in divorce or something?
Yeah, something like that.
And the biggest reason why financial reasons. It's usually the number one reason.
Yeah.
Finances. Right? Wow. Well, guess what? 1348 could save your fucking marriage. Link down in the description. Link pinned to the top of the comments.
It could. It could save everybody.
There you go. Let's see. Apple's dying. Let's go back to
Fly's coming
Apple.
back down now too.
Woo, I love it. I love red. I love red.
They just pulled it up twice.
Zoom out on Apple. Yeah, Apple really gave us nothing here. She gave us more than we deserved on the 5 minute, but you see where the RSI warned you right here on this candle. It broke through its moving average. It warned you here on this candle.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And what is she doing? Coming right back down to the 13 EMA. If she breaks that, ooh, a lot of people gonna get hurt.
Oh yeah.
Gabe, I follow Trader Joe in GIS. Let's look at GIS.
People have been doing well with GIS.
General Mills. All right, so Trader Joe traded GIS on the daily. Guys, if you don't know what Trader Joe is our follow along bot that trades on the daily. So for those with a 9 to 5, have opportunity to still play.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And so this right here, we're looking at Trader Joe recommendation here. And this is wild. You got a major erection here on the daily. You got that call. There's money to be made. But you see where resistance is. Mm-hmm. Me personally, I'm going to treat this as if I'm playing on the 5 minute because trade 1348, the rules apply to every time frame.
Mm-hmm.
I would just go ahead and take that money. Me personally. All right, not financial advice, but the way I play these charts, I play it the same each and every day on each and every time frame using the same fucking information. Support, resistance, RSI, MACD, shaft trend. There you go. And the crossovers. All right, that's it. That's simple. So make that money. Good job, Trader Joe.
Trader Joe's been killing it recently too. He's always got something up his sleeve coming.
Ooh, Oxy puts printing.
Oxy, I've been staying away from Oxy recently. It's just too volatile with oil.
Yeah, square alert. Oh, there's a square alert. Let's look at block here. Bring up square. Let's maximize the screen. Get into the 5 minute. We know on the daily is in a downtrend. In the 4 hour, let's see what she's doing. Ooh. Newly signal put on the 4 hour. What is she doing on the 5 minute? Okay.
Ooh, dying.
She's dying. She's dying. Yeah. Yeah. What do I feel about this? Well, the last signal was signaled yesterday at pre-market. If you were in this play based on the signal, because you got away with playing a rim job, as you can see here, this is a rim job on the 5 minute, right? If you decided like, yeah, I'm holding this bad boy, you know what? I think you've made a lot of money. You've made enough money. 1348 gave you more than you deserved. So please just secure that bag. That's it.
Mm-hmm. It's all about taking profits. If you're not securing your profits, you're gonna get. That's the thing. It's like this comes down to like we've said this a lot about like you can be the best at picking when to get in, but if you don't know when to get out, you're gonna get screwed.
All right. So once we join Premium Discord and use TradingView chart, do we need Pro or Pro Plus to view the chart like yours? You need Pro, and then you would simply go to one of our alerts, click on the chart, the 3, the 5 minute, or the 4 hour, and then you simply save it. And it brings all those indicators right onto your TradingView chart. Also, keep in mind you want to subscribe to real-time data. There's Orca, NASDAQ, New York Stock Exchange. Get it done. Get it done. You know what's really weird? Yeah, I'm not going to go on a rant because there's money to be made. The market currently is showing is rearing his ugly head, right? Everything's just bleeding. Yeah. It's going in a downtrend. So, guys, you want okay. Here's the best analogy. You can't play football without pads. And if you're going to go ahead and play football, You better buy yourself a helmet. You better buy yourself the proper equipment.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, you can get hurt severely,
Mm-hmm.
right? And so trading is no different. You want the right tools so you can protect yourself. Otherwise, you are going to get hurt severely. In fact, I don't really need examples of that. I have retail all by themselves who are just looking at charts, not really knowing what they're looking at, and they're getting their asses handed to them on a daily
Mm-hmm.
basis. And so, what this Discord does is it does two things: shows you why you should exit, so you're not holding the bag,
Mm-hmm.
right? And shows you when you should enter, right?
You're just
That's
playing the
it,
chart, people.
right? And the best analogy that I could come up with was something that I said yesterday. Someone time traveling from the 1600s to the present time will go
Mm-hmm.
ahead and see a plane flying and think like, "Holy shit, that's magic." Right? But someone who is well versed in aerodynamics and just physics will be like, "Well, that makes sense." You see? So
Mm-hmm.
what we're doing is using the chart so you don't feel like you're trading into magic, but you're trading with precision.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. All right. Um, let's see. Josh Guy says the spy is whipping the 1348 crisscross. Let's get into the spy here. The spy has been really, really interesting for me. Look at this.
Ooh. Ooh.
Okay, so this also brings up another point. All right, guys. So I know I'm an acquired taste. I'm very raw. I'm very uncensored, but that's my fucking money in the market. And there's nothing beautiful about our money being in the market. There's nothing eloquent. There's nothing. There's nothing that feels good other than making fucking money,
Mm-hmm.
right? And when you know this, the market is full of guys who are trying to do what?
Take your money from you.
Because they need to do what?
Make money.
Exactly. Now, those guys who are making money, but they're not using their own money, what are they trying to do? Keep a job,
Mm-hmm.
right? So everyone has an incentive to make money. This is not fucking Sesame Street, guys. This is war. And what you're seeing here, when you look at the chart, is pretty much everyone fucking each other over. Like, you get the put side, somebody steps in, like, got him. You get the call, and then this guy comes back and he's like, now we're going put side. It's like, got him. And everyone's just fucking each other. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. All right.
Can
Someone's saying
1348
let's.
work for swing trading? I currently day trade and I'm trying to run up your portfolio. You can do it either way. Swing trading, it works. Guys, again, the 4-hour time frames, if you're going to trade long, if you're going to plan on holding overnight, you just look at longer time frames. That's
That's
how it
it.
works.
That's it. And look at AMC just being resilient here. She recaptured the 200. And let's see if we have a level here. Right here. Guys, if you're wondering why AMC got rejected, you see this level right here? That's why it got rejected. We play levels, baby.
Mm-hmm.
And when you play levels, you make all kinds of money. All kinds of money. All kinds of money. Yeah. One Lambo, part two. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
uh, let's see. Gio Moya says, this is the truth. I've learned the hard way. I made many mistakes before learning about 1348. Many more mistakes trying to bend the rules. Stick to the rules equals win. Fuck yeah. That's how we do.
Exactly, man. Exactly. If you stick to the
Exactly.
rules, you're going to have success. Like that's why the rules are there. It's almost like we've created it so that the rules are going to benefit you. They work.
Yeah. Yeah. There's fucking levels to this shit, guys. You know
Mm-hmm.
what's really interesting? People
What?
want to go ahead and break the rules for their own benefit, but the minute they have a job, they have to play by all kinds of rules.
Right.
And they will willingly play by the rules because they're dependent on that paycheck.
Mm-hmm.
Same shit in the fucking market. You play by the rules because your portfolio is dependent on it. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so we got AMC here. Not necessarily drunk. She's just 1348ing it. That's it.
Mm-hmm. She's just
Aaron
hanging
says,
out.
yeah. Let's go back to the SPY. Anything on your radar right now, STV?
Not really. I'm just kind of I'm just kind of waiting for things to kind of play out. Like nothing's really happening right now.
I think the SPY goes suicide today.
Down?
Yeah.
I think so too.
All right. Not financial advice. It's just our personal opinions, guys. We shall see. We
We
got
have
too
that
much.
level. I have a level down here at 378 that it could come down and test.
Okay. Okay. I got this level here. Let's go down to the 4-hour.
Oh, there's our line again. There's our fucking line. There's our magical line. Dude, that line was so nasty.
This line is my blue pill line, guys. I've had this here for fucking 2 weeks. This is my blue pill line. And
Yep.
yeah, it's acting as a very strong level of like support resistance as it stands. But if we're looking at the 4-hour, we have a put signal on the 4-hour right here, right? You want to think that maybe this caused an anomaly, but on the 4-hour, we have RSI currently at 40, 47, 47, 48, and trending down,
Mm-hmm.
right? The bigger the time frame, the bigger the move. And I'm A-okay with, the SPY coming down to 376, 375, because I can't even share my positions with the guys, but that's fine. Just know that I'm banking on this put. All right. Let's see. You know what? We haven't checked in a while.
What?
Lucid.
Oh, I see what you're doing over there. I see. Little Lucy. Okay. Lucy's a fucker. Lucy's a fucker. Lucy loves to burn people.
Yes, she does. All right, let's look at Lucid on a 4-hour here. So, guys, Lucid is prepping on the 4-hour to make her way back down. Right? Not financial advice, it's just what the chart's telling us, right? When that happens, we don't know. But let's go ahead and look at the daily. The daily right here, she hit the 48, got rejected, now came right back below the 13 here on the daily. And we have a level here on the daily. That level is $13. And the market is attempting to be resilient, at least in my opinion. It is attempting to be resilient, but the only reason why it wants to be resilient for now is because people want to make as much money before everything just fucking dies.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Clayton says make 13% on GME covered call. I heard someone say that something about being about a bag being secure, and it sounded wise.
Smart guy there.
Smart. Let's see. How was your GDP report? Did you get through the report? I think it was like 1.6.
We're at
Expectations
negative
was 1.5.
1.6 when the estimate was 1.5, so it wasn't anything crazy.
It wasn't even crazy, but it's still fucking bad.
Yeah, it's not good. That was still for Q1 too, so we still need Q2 to be like, all right, what's gonna happen?
Oh man, I think Q2 is gonna be worse.
Oh yeah, I don't think Q2 is gonna be very good at all. I think Q2 is gonna be shitty. I think
Yes,
Q2 is gonna be
yes.
very shitty.
Oh man. All right, so let's see, guys. You need to throw out those tickers here. We got 558 people who are into live stream, and no one's got tickers. Let's fucking go.
Let's see. Apple looks interesting, man. Apple just looks like it wants to fucking do something.
Apple always wants to do something. Ah, okay. Yeah, Apple's being a jackass right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's go ahead and explain 1348 relative to Apple, right? So if you were going to go ahead and you chase this, right, and we said, maybe it's time to get out and or just be careful of this drop here at 138, right? Don't chase. Well, she came right back down to the 13 and then bounced right off, right? She's going to retest this level here of resistance, right? But the thing is that if you would have chased it, you probably would have been stopped out already, right?
Mm-hmm.
And now, again, retesting. I don't know. She just this is that level. This is that level right there. No, that's not really a legitimate level. This is the level. You see where it's just let me alt H it. There you go. Now we got the blue line. Now we can see this
Oh, we got
level.
two of them. We got two lines now. Uh-oh, we got another zone.
We got our zones here. We got our zones. So you can see she's definitely respecting this right here. She falls below if RSI breaks below its moving average. Right now, this cannot be sustained. This is not sustainable. You see this here, guys? This boner, this erection here is not sustainable. Just isn't. So be careful.
It's got to settle down at some point. SPY is on a mission here. Apple's just running on no news. There's no news on it, and it's just ripping.
Yeah, well, everyone's running to safety, right? I mean, Apple's safety.
Yeah.
Let there be war. This is just drunk. Well, Revlon puts. Okay, we'll get into that. We'll get into that in a second. For you guys who are watching. All right, Revlon here. Excuse me, Verizon. You took this call. Congratulations. You see where that 200 EMA is? Bye. That's all I got to give you. That's all I got to give you. Bye. If you feel like you want to re-enter on a continuation, wait for a candle to firmly break this level and for a continuation with the indicators. But if you jumped in on this, entered on this candle, you made some money, get out. Bye. Game over. We're done. There's no reason to speculate something that is already printed for you. Now, let's go ahead and look at Rev. Because Rev was something we sort of kind of made a mockery of.
And we were right. We were spot on. You cannot have. Remember what we were talking about yesterday? I feel like a broken record. Up. More sellers will come in because price is higher. They want to get out. As price goes up too, less buyers are willing to buy. So you see more sellers coming in, less buyers willing to buy. So price comes back down to an equilibrium level where there's less sellers, more buyers, and then it stops. That's when volatility chills out. But right now with Revlon, it's like, it's probably coming down a little.
Let's look at Revlon really quick, right? So another thing about 1348, especially for, idiots that want to go ahead and chase squeeze plays, right? Let's zoom out a little bit. Okay. Yeah, she died. She then came down to this level here at 399 at or about. That's where the call was signaled. This is where the squeeze basically happened, right? And then she just runs, and she runs damn near to this level, which printed just shy of $10. We're just shy of $10. Now, by this candle, this is at 796. By this candle, she crossed through her moving average. That was your indication the play is fucking over. We're done, right? No need to be greedy. Could you have exited here? Absolutely. You could have exited there. Why would you? What indication did you have to exit there? Well, RSI was on at fucking 80, 81 on the 4 hour. That's wild. You should have the expectation that she's going to cross and come back down, right? So, guys, again, using the 1348 strategy will prevent you from being this guy right here, currently at $4 and change, who bought at the top because he didn't know how to read a fucking chart, right? And everyone FOMO'd in, and he's hurt right now. He's hurt. And then you know what's going to happen? Then he's going to start a Revlon Reddit group and start posting amazing DD in hopes that new fucking idiots would just start
Dude,
reading
that's why.
his
That's literally
DD.
why I've been saying, I'm
We're
like,
going to
dude,
take it
you're
to the
late on it.
hedges.
Just why are we chasing this? It couldn't run up again. Yeah, it's done though. It's over. You've lost the game. You're checkmated. There's nothing you can do. You have nothing that you can do at that point. You have to do whatever you need to do and move the fuck on.
STV being spicy. Yeah, yeah, I always go to Reddit because, like, I always do opposite of Reddit. Like, I look for people who are like, yeah, this is a squeeze play. And I sit there and just like, oh, thank you for the free money. I don't tie in money into a squeeze play. I let them tie in the money. If that shit takes a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, thank you. If it takes 2 months, thank you. Guess what? When I see it hit the peak, I'm making like 70% in 4 fucking minutes. Thank you, Reddit. And you know what? Reddit, guys, think about this, right? You have guys who are in these toots, these hedge funds who are scraping Reddit and looking for that next rev. And you know what they're going to do? They're going to be like, yeah, you guys are going to let you run. Like, run this bitch. And then they come in hard. And then you're like, market's manipulated. Like, how does that even make sense? Right? Wasn't it you just manipulating the stock? Ooh. Wait, mic drop. Okay.
Let's just make our fucking money, please. How about why do we have to do why can't we just make our money and then go risk, like, here's what you're essentially doing. You're saying, "Hey, I'm willing to take on so much more risk," but in everybody's mind, the actual reality of it is the potential gain does not outweigh the risk. It doesn't. In people's minds in the group think in some of these stocks, it just doesn't. Like, you'll see it run, but people are just going to continue to hold it up. And then it comes back down. Then they're like, "Oh fuck." So you might think that the risk outweighs the reward outweighs the risk, but it doesn't. Especially if you're trading options on it, it makes no sense. On the upside, on the downside, a little bit more, but I still wouldn't touch it because the IV is too high.
Yes. Yes. All right, let's look at Snap. Snap here. Someone requested it. You took this call, but you already knew the 200 EMA was right there. So your profit potential was very, very limited, especially with the RSI. Yeah. So, yeah, we're going put season here. I wouldn't touch that. So this call came in. Yeah, it broke these two levels, but that 200 EMA was just like way too close. I wouldn't take it. I would not take it. I would have waited to see if by this candle we were up here. But that did not happen. And she got rejected and she's on the way down. And that's right. You see a sandwich. That's right. You see a sandwich. Woo!
The EMA sandwich.
SMS Simpson says, fuck you, Gabe. You're telling too much truth. Hey, I'll never lie. Listen, I'll never lie. I will never lie. Everybody's going to eat with me. I don't want to be that guy who's just like making all this money and then everybody's just like fucking hating it. Wait, I'm already that guy. Right?
All these people, like, dude, the amount of messages, I'm sure you've been getting them too. The amount of messages that I've been getting recently from our members, that's like, dude, this is fucking insane. I'm like, yeah, this is awesome. I've seen some screenshots of some P&Ls and I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah, yeah.
It's insane. And the fact that these people are newer too. Like, they just came in. They're like, all right, I'm going to try it out. I'm going to get it going. I'm going to learn the strategy and boom. If you have the correct mindset that you're willing to learn and you're going to be able to follow these rules that are set out, I think you're going to do pretty well.
You're going to do more than pretty well. More than pretty well. We are good here. So snap, that game for me is over. Let's go ahead. Somebody brought something up. Let's see. Square hourly. Someone wants to see Square on the hourly, and then no, come on, Square on the 1 hour. Right here. Is that what you're referencing here?
I think so. That little support.
Yeah, that little support, but they're also seeing RSI. Like, yeah, this is way, way, way oversold, and it looks to be pitching up. MACD, more of the same. The problem with this, guys, is RSI, even though it is pitching up, it's still in a downtrend until it hits 50 or breaks 50. That's why we have 50 as a rule, that if you are going to play something that has momentum to the upside, make sure RSI is above 50. That shows strength in the continuation of the move to the upside. When it is below 50 down here, like RSI could pop up to 40 and still be in a downtrend. You would still see price action going down because the strength isn't necessarily there to overcome and find itself at neutral, which is where 50 is, right? So she's got some ways to go at this point, even on the hourly. And I'm not sure if the hourly is a popular trading time frame. I know I don't trade on it. So, I mean, you could use it for the support and resistance, but I wouldn't trade on it, me personally.
Apple's an interesting one. Apple's holding up the market right now. It just rimmed again and boom, new high. So careful with Apple, people. It's the next resistance level that I see is 141.07, right around there.
Oh man, Apple just said, Gabe, fuck your blue line, I'm coming in. Okay. Let's
You
go
see,
ahead.
I think it's lower than. So there's that line that you have up there, that red line, and then there's a few more. 141.07 is where I see the next level of resistance. So there's that line up there, and then right below it, that one.
I
Yeah,
see.
right around there.
Yeah. 140.95.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
That's very, very possible. Let's go ahead and look at the daily. Oh, we have so many lines with Apple. Whoa. Okay. This is interesting. This is a very, very interesting play. So if you're going to go ahead and play on a 5-minute, the same rules apply. If you did not enter on this rim job bounce, please don't enter now, because she may come right back down. All right.
So that's what you're risking here. So this is an interesting example. Even if you throw it on the 1 minute, the 1 minute looks like, oh, the 1 minute's not rimming anymore. So I wouldn't even look at a 1 minute rim. I'd maybe look at it on the 3 minute, but the 3 minute rim is 139.63
Ooh.
ish. 130, yeah. On the 3 minute is about what is yours? 130, yeah, 139.63. So if it comes down there and you're not following the rules, you're gonna get slapped in the face. That's a
Hard.
what, 60, 70-cent drop. If you're trading weeklies, boom, down 25%. If you're trading the next weeks, you might be down 5 or 10, but there's no reason to force it. You just got to sit here and wait for the setups to come to you. You'll see them play out. Don't get antsy when you're trying to take your trades. The market has shitloads of equities in it.
Yes.
There's no reason to try to force one right here because you're trying to make it work.
Exactly. AMC doing her thing. Good for you, Amy. Now, do too many lines of resistance stop you? Yes, it does. Yes.
Yes. I do it a little bit. So what I do is I'll look at I will look at resistance levels that have been touched multiple times. So I'll look at those lines that we have drawn out on the trading view chart. If that level has been tested multiple times, then I view it as a stronger level. If it's just once and it's a little bit, it's just flickering around, I don't really pay that much attention to it. I'll look at it, but I won't be like, I'm not going to take the trade because of this little line right here that it just bounced off of.
Yeah, I like how you said touched it, but because when you said, like, I like when it gets touched a couple of times. Ooh, I was just like, oh no.
I did. Who doesn't? Gabe likes rib jobs.
Oh my.
Okay, was that joke just funny to me? Did I just completely fuck it up?
Hookers. have have we looked into standard deviation channels? No, we don't care. Um,
Okay, I know what you're talking about. It's kind of like Bollinger Bands, but no, I wouldn't. That's going to add too much crap to your chart.
yeah. Do you think Amazon can cleanly break the 200 on the 15-minute?
Yeah, I'd say probably not.
Let's go ahead and take a look.
It's got what do you call it? SPY would need to break out of this zone here, which it doesn't look like it wants to do.
Okay, so Amazon, nah. The 200 EMA on a 15-minute, I'm really not convinced because, all right, so the major time frames that technical traders like to play on, the 1 minute, the 5 minute, the 15-minute, the 4 hour, and the daily, those are basically the most ideal time frames. So the 5 minute guys got a head start on the 15-minute guys, right? But now the 15-minute guys are like, all right, our side is way too hot, right? We're going to start dumping. Then the 5 minute guys come in and say, our side's too hot. We're going to start dumping. So on and so forth. Now, let's see what the 1 minute guys are saying. 1 minute guys are saying, this is resistance here, right? I don't see it happening. I don't see it happening. Again, not financial advice. It's just something I don't see happening. And more importantly, if you were to take a call on a 15-minute, you already knew that that 200 EMA was just going to slap you down. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
So the spy just really acting drunk today, is she?
Oxy taking a doo-doo. Yeah, SPY. So, Gabe, my little to 382.50. That's right where it flashed down below 380 a couple of times, but it's just hanging out in the zone.
Yeah, it's hanging
So,
out in the zones. What did I say, guys? It is Theta Burn Wednesday.
mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, Oxy is going off a cliff. Holy shit. Oh, fuck.
Check this out. You know, one thing I like about following these rules or following rules in general is that you can see that the overall market's built upon rules.
It's a system.
It's a system. It is algos. Everybody likes to say algos, right?
Mm-hmm.
It is a system built upon rules. So when you have your own rules that helps you visualize the behavior of the market, you can then be able to ascertain what are the rules of the market itself. Right.
Mm-hmm.
This is basically what I would do as a search engine optimization specialist for years. Guys, I was in marketing. And what we would do is we would test different variables and metrics to see, how we would rank a page and based on Google's response to PageRank, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we were able to sort of kind of like reverse engineer SEO. Um, and that's why Google constantly changed our algorithm. Actually, Google's algorithm became damn near impenetrable after, I want to say, 2007. 2007, they changed the game there,
They
and
want you to pay them.
for Google Ads,
Mm-hmm.
yes, that's it. They made it so damn hard for a site, a brand new site, to rank that they're
Mm-hmm.
like, yeah, they're gonna pay us.
I was nasty with Google Ads for a little bit. I had to.
Yeah. Gabe, you had to, no, I worked for myself. I never worked for the man. The last time I worked for the man, I was like 18, 19 years old.
The last like actual employment I had was I was working for my brother at his company, which is weird.
Wow. Okay. Big brother.
He's a
Hey,
dickhead. You
so
would
you have
love him.
potential. So you're telling me you have
you would love
potential.
him.
But
You
so you're
guys
telling
would
me
get
you have
along.
potential.
I do have potential.
All right. What I want you to do, right? This is what I want you to do,
Okay.
right? So you have potential to be a dickhead.
Yes.
Right? All right. So I need you to get circumcised and show us all that dickhead.
Okay. Fine with me.
He's not going to do it.
Hey, I'll get there. I'll get there. Okay, hold on. You remember by the pool
What?
when we were sitting by the pool? We were
Okay.
having that little debate
Yeah.
last time I came and visited you. When I was being a dickhead a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
I know, guys, that was a shock statement. It was just basically.
What the fuck?
Don't
See,
take what I
that's
say
the shit I was
literally.
saying. I'm like, oh, that was a good one.
Brisk the fix. All right. And you know, for some reason, I feel like the live stream's gonna go ahead and they're gonna like turn that what happened by the pool into some like weird thing.
It's gonna be the new Kansas. Kansas.
Did I meet him behind a Wendy's? No. It was behind a Chick-fil-A. So
Chick-fil-A, we're classy over here. Oh man.
All right, so we have to talk levels for NVIDIA. Somebody requested levels for NVIDIA. So if we look at the 4-hour, what levels do we have? We have whoa. Okay, this is interesting. So on the 4-hour, you have this put here with NVIDIA. This level here is now acting as resistance. This level here is acting as support. So now you are in a range. Now let's go ahead and see what you're literally in a range. If we go to the SPY, you will see that the SPY is literally in a range, right? So today is one of those days where you probably sit out the market until she finds a direction, because they are just coming and like theta burn. And the thing is that retail must love some pain, because they just keep coming in like, yeah, burn me, baby. Burn me. Oh my God. STB, you ever had the burn?
No.
No?
We like to be safe over here. Nobody's catching me slipping. The only thing I'm flipping into is your girl.
Which one?
Not yours, the
Got
live
him!
chat. Not yours, the live chat one. You can keep yours, the live chat one.
Oh, man. Let's see. Down 700 today. Every cross killed me. I know I should wait, but everyone is making their money early while I try to be disciplined and wait. You should not be down 700.
So that's a rule following issue. That's what it is. Almost every single issue that I see is more time, follow the rules. That's really it.
Are you playing
Make
O
sure that
day?
you
You
write them
playing O
down.
day or next day? O day or next day? That
Yeah. Like if you have to write the rules down and put them on your screen somewhere and just do a check. We have the checklist for you somewhere, I think. Are we still sending that around, the checklist? Because I know we have that checklist somewhere. Just follow the rules. Just write them down. Just drill them into your head.
Yeah. Drill them into your head. It's better to play O day next. No, it's better to play next week.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let me explain, George. Right, we have a standard of rules here. On Monday and Tuesday, we could go ahead and play Friday's expiration on the SPY, right? If we have a grasp of what's happening on the 5-minute. Once we hit Wednesday, we're playing next Friday's, right? Because what happens is Mondays, Tuesdays, and even Thursdays contracts, data becomes like damn near 1 by the time we hit Thursday, doesn't it?
Let me see. I mean, I could look right now, but no,
data gets stupid high, and that's why like 90% of contracts are.
The theta on them is, oh yeah, this one at the money on NVIDIA for this week is negative 0.91.
There you go. That's already by Wednesday.
Yeah. So you have to be correct in your analysis and where the stock is going to go in the short term. Not only that, but you have to be right the fuck now, or else you're going to take a significant loss. So why subject yourself to that risk? What's the point? For a little bit of extra gain? It's all risk reward. You're risking too much.
Okay. Shining Wiz says the only rule I broke was play too early. So you were front running the crosses.
Or too early in the day. which is another rule. You got to wait for the market to pick a direction. And I think depending on how many, so you're saying every cross switch, that's also that would also in my mind be, okay, you're trading a lot.
Yeah.
Slow it down. Make sure that you're getting the setups according to the rules in the system that work. Not necessarily that are going to play out perfectly. It's about making a good trade. Like entering a trade that looks good and everything is working and you're following every single rule, looking at the SPY, looking at the overall market conditions, making sure that the market has picked a condition. The money will come after, but it's about making a good trade first and following your system.
Yes. Yes. 4.33% on Trader Joe from EA from yesterday.
Nice.
Way to go, Trader Joe. Yes, Trader Joe exists for people who have daily jobs, 9 to 5s, right? But look where that put signaled, and you're making that money. Way to go, Trader Joe. That's awesome. Now, for those who are worried about exits, I think in our Discord, we talk about the exit strategy. I'm not going to go over it here on the live stream because we break everything down in the curriculum.
The videos, it's in everything. The rule sheet, the video, everything. It's all in there.
It's all there.
Strategy from 0 to 100 is there. You can swing trade. You can however you want. We have something for everybody.
Yeah. Yeah. And so also in this market, okay, so what you guys are seeing, you're seeing put, call, right? Let me bring this up. Okay.
And then Gabe, I got to head out in like 2 minutes.
All right, really quick. You get the put, call, and you're about to get another put. The market's wonky. We know where the 200 EMA is. We know where support is right here at or about this level. You know that you have been put into a range. And so the only way you want to take any play is if you get confirmation that it's breaking this range here, this channel, if you will. Okay. That's all we have for you right now. It is 11 o'clock. I got to tune out. I got to look for trades my damn self. STV, thank you for joining us, guys. Link down in the description, pinned in the comment section. The price is going up on Friday. And
it's the first. Tomorrow's the last day. Day to get grandfathered.
Listen, I'm going to be fucking honest, right? I get a lot of hate everywhere. The thing is that for the first about 3 to 4 months of our existence, we were damn near free. Then, it was 69. Now we have to raise the price because of the partnerships that we're doing with regulatory bodies, et cetera, et cetera. That's just the way this game works. We're not your mother's Discord. We take what we do fucking seriously. Absolutely seriously. So, you want to get grandfathered in? Link down in the description, pinned in the comments. Let's give a round of applause for STV. Make sure you tune on his live stream because he's going in.
I'm going in.
Let's go have some fun. Brother. Make sure you get circumcised.
Peace.